All right, y'all. Before we dive in, a quick heads up.
This show is raw, real, and definitely not rated PG.
We're talking about adult themes, sexual content, and the kind of stuff you probably don't want blasting through your speakers at work or around your kids.
So grab some headphones, pour your drink of choice, and get comfy.
Oh, and just so we're clear, we are not licensed therapists, counselors, or sex couches. Sex coaches,
Sex coaches.
not sex couches.
We're just a couple of people sharing our lives, experiences, and sexy adventures in ethical non-monogamy. So with that, pull up a chair and enjoy the show.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Beyond Monogamy. I'm Adam.
And I'm Pris. And today on our Wednesday Quickie, we are going to be talking about instant gratification.
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean?
What does that
Let me explain to you.
tell me?
I don't know. I mean, I have the idea.
So
in my
I can-
brain, but
so-
can't explain it.
I will break it down for
Okay,
you.
go.
So this past weekend,
Yeah.
we were about to leave the club.
Yes. And
And
our beautiful
there was a friend of ours who
Yeah.
was there, and I basically told her before we left, I was like, hey, I would really like to have sex with you
Yes.
sometime.
Yes.
Just like that. Just plain and simple.
He did.
And, she kind of laughed and she said, well, here's the only thing is that I can't be
Oh,
going a long period of time the way you do with your wife and that sort of thing. I'm into instant gratification. I like my guy to be able to finish quick
yes.
because that's what I enjoy. Now, when we're at the club, she doesn't realize, but we do that on purpose. Priscilla edges me
Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
so we'll have a session and we'll stop and we'll go back to the club.
Yes.
Then we'll go back to the back again and we'll, have several different sessions.
But what she doesn't realize, what you're going to soon realize, girlfriend, is that he can finish with you and still keep going. So
This is true.
Yeah. that brought to my mind was that I am totally that person.
You are totally that person.
I love she put it so plainly, instant gratification. I love that because I love for my man to finish and to know that they did it because of me. I think it's super hot.
Well, see, so I take
Yeah.
issue with this, and not in a bad. I don't really take issue with it, but here's the thing: I grew up in the '80s and the '90s, and we always saw and heard comedians and pop culture references and movies talking about how men don't last very long, and that's a three-stroke
Well,
guy, and he only lasted 5 minutes.
That's what I'm saying.
And it was a lot of complaints.
Well, yeah, but it can't. So
And so now the
True
complaint
story.
is the opposite. He lasts too.
I think it depends on the person because I've had guys finish in 2 minutes.
Hmm.
I've had guys not even be inside me and have finished. I find that super hot. Now, there are men who take a long time. If you take a long time, like a long time, I'll stop you. I'll stop you. But I do like that. It's like you like to make me come
Yeah.
and you like to see how many times.
Yeah, but see, that's what I was talking. So when I first became sexually active is when I realized I last a long time.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, hell, until I met you, I never met a woman who could hang.
Oh, and then you used to say, I don't know how to do a quickie.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't do a quickie. And you mastered it. You've learned
Yes.
how to make me do a quickie.
Yes.
But I was really worried because I've had women tap out and not in a good way. They've
Yeah.
gone and said, okay, yeah, dude, I'm exhausted. You got to stop.
Yeah.
And of course, for a guy who's excited to play and this and that, I just felt like something was wrong with me because I lasted a long time and I
Yeah.
felt like women didn't like that.
But you made yourself last?
Then, no. I've gotten better about figuring out what to think in my head to not last as long.
Mm.
Not to mention, so understand that the lifestyle itself and swapping and doing being watched and things, all the things that we love, those are all turn-ons. Those are all major turn-ons. Previous to the lifestyle, I would only be with one woman at a time. And so when I'm one-on-one with a woman, yeah, it would take a long time and I would not be able to make myself come fast. Like it just wasn't. Now in the lifestyle, it's different. In the lifestyle, there's all sorts of different things going on that can easily make me finish pretty quick.
Yeah.
Now, it wasn't until like the past couple of years that I've realized that a lot of women prefer men who come fast.
Yeah. I like it to last as long as I like it to last.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So I've been told by a lot of women that they like it when a man finishes early or can't control when he finishes.
Yes.
Because it means that you did a great job.
Yeah.
That you couldn't have him control himself. Like that's how hot you were.
Yeah.
And I've heard that from a lot of women.
Yeah. I want to say I am that person. I've never really made fun of, thought it was a problem if you finished fast. Although I haven't had it very often, the many times that I've had it, I love it. I think it's I love making you come fast because then I'm like, oh, we're going to do this again.
Really? I thought you went up. I can go back to sleep.
No, that too. But that's only every now and then.
Yeah.
No, I do. I love it. So I do. I love that, and I love it for males, men and women. So either or, if I can make you have an orgasm, like within just 5 minutes or whatever. Oh, yes.
Have you ever made a woman come that fast?
I don't know. I've made men come that fast.
Well, yeah, you've made men come without actually touching them, which I find incredible.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever had that happen.
Yeah, no, this guy came just eating me out.
That's impressive.
He was like, I'm sorry, I already came. And I was like, homie, that was hot.
But see, that's so confusing for someone like me who
I mean, you can
lasts a
read the
long time.
room.
Yeah,
Well,
sometimes.
You don't last, like you can.
I've gotten better at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can.
Yeah.
And women know, like I've heard women tell you, oh, I'm not going to come. So you don't have to. And I've told you that too. I'm like, I'm not going to have orgasm. Like you can just like finish. But that's where you really take a while because you're like, I'm going to make her come.
Well, yeah. So
And
I'm a
we
people
take
pleaser.
a long time sometimes.
Yeah, I'm a people pleaser. And so I've gotten myself trained where I don't, unless I've been told, hey, you don't have to work on me. Like, you go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Like, you've told me that before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't think this is going to happen.
Yeah.
You go ahead. It's like, okay, cool.
Especially in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just woke up.
You know, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm
Do
good.
you like instant gratification? If you can get somebody to get there fast?
For me, coming is not what sex is all about.
Well, yeah, but I know that. But like,
I enjoy the act itself.
So it doesn't matter to you.
It doesn't matter. Like as long as I'm having sex, I'm satisfied. And I've had, you know, we've had experiences with others where, you know,
Women didn't even...
I didn't finish.
Oh yeah.
And
we put at the club and you didn't finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it didn't mean that I didn't enjoy it. You know, I did enjoy it.
Well, that's I mean, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it comes down to is I enjoyed that. And would I have enjoyed it if I had come? Absolutely.
Okay. But do you like gratification when you make the woman? Like for me, it's I like the man.
Oh, so like one of my favorite things is when you decide to tell me, oh, well, tonight you're going to eat my pussy and you're going to do this and you're going to do that. And I'm like, yeah. Okay. And as soon as we go to the room, not even a minute and a half and you're finished. And it doesn't take long, man. I know your spots. And so.
Well, I mean, like with you, I know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
I know exactly what to say.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's fun.
It is fun.
It is
fun.
But I like that.
But what's cool is that you can finish and not finish. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, I can keep going.
Yeah.
There's some women that we know.
Oh, yeah.
And that we've played with
And they're like,
straight up say, don't make me come, because if you make me come, I'm done.
mm-hmm,
And trust me, you don't want that.
mm-hmm. And it's
Uh,
like, rah, rah.
yeah. And I'm like, just work through it, man. You'll be all right. Just work through it. Just pretend it's a little tickle. It'll go away. Just finish. You got
Don't
it.
be there for. I want to say I do like the instant gratification, like she said. I do not like the taking a long time. Now I don't mind it, but if I'm done, sometimes I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I've already been there with my legs open or on my stomach or whatever it is for a long time, I'm done. Take a break. Yeah.
Hmm.
And I feel like if you're going to take a long time, you should tell the person, I don't really come fast. And you can just say that. And us as adults, we understand that.
Yeah, but that's a hard thing to say.
Why?
What do you mean, why? That's
Yeah,
just a hard
like
thing
if
to
it
say.
takes you,
I mean, it's one of those things where it's just one of those things that's a hard thing to discuss.
huh?
Not everybody has that ability. And yeah, I could easily do it because I'm open and honest in that way, but a lot of people don't talk like that.
We should normalize that, guys. Normalize that. If you take a while, tell the person you're with, hey, it takes me a bit. I've had people ask me, so what gets you there? And I'll tell them and it works.
Oh yeah.
Well, like this last one, she asked me,
Oh yeah.
she was like, okay, what gets you there? And I was like, oh, well, hold on. Get this bald-headed man to do what he does. And he did.
I did.
And it worked out great.
This is true. This is true.
What else can give you instant gratification? When someone contacts you and someone says, hey, Adam, really like you. And then you get to meet them. That's like really good, fun little feelings, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's exciting to know that somebody finds me attractive. It's exciting to know that somebody wants me. And the funny thing is that that information alone is a turn on.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's an actual turn on.
Yeah.
I can't come from that information, but it is a turn on. And it's one of those things where somebody can come up to me and they can kiss me and I can be ready to go.
So, like, what brings out that hotness in the lifestyle? Okay. Because our friend mentioned that, it got me thinking about a lot of other things. Like, what in the lifestyle takes a long time that doesn't get you? Because what she was trying to say is, hey, I want you to be able to come fast, right? Or
Yeah.
I want to be able to finish you.
I can't spend forever.
Yeah, like I want to finish you,
Yeah.
right? Because she likes that instant feeling of happiness. So what else? So I was thinking about that, right? And I was like, okay, well, I like that too.
So I think that instant gratification, I think that's a really interesting topic. But I do want to take this show in a different direction.
Okay.
Because I was contacted by a mutual friend of ours today.
Okay.
They are a couple, lovely people, really, really kind people. Love being around them, love their energy. She reached out to me today and she said she basically was asking if we had a podcast that was talking about how to let down a couple easy. Essentially, the situation here is they, as a couple,
Yeah.
met up with another couple.
Yes.
They became friends. They liked them. Everything was cool.
Yeah.
But
It's not
sexually, they played, and it wasn't
okay.
a good time as
so-
far as they were concerned. But the other couple
Of course,
enjoyed it,
Yeah.
and they want to have more.
Yeah. So
They do.
I have had this happen, dear friend, many times, many times.
Yeah.
Because I am selective, and
I am not.
that's okay. So it is okay for you. Let's just paint this. Guys, it's okay for you to try something and then be like, I don't like it. Now, how are you going to express that to that person?
Well, see, that's the thing. So I understand.
Very easy.
It's one of those things, like I was talking about earlier. It's one of those things where you can say it, but it takes balls to say.
It does. And there's so many different ways to spin it. I can give you my way. I usually, if we played and it wasn't the best, you can just say that. You can be like, hey, so that was fun, but
It really wasn't.
I really don't feel the vibe sexually. Like, it was fun, but we could still remain friends if that's cool. Now, people are going to get hurt because we're humans and there's feelings. But if you just continue to be their friend, it's going to be fine. Now, we are all adults.
Yeah.
We don't always like the same things.
No.
He's a different person than I am. We do not like the same. It's a very rare thing that we like the same kind of woman or the same
I
kind
mean,
of
it
couples.
happens,
It
but
happens, but I'm just saying, like, it's actually, it's very rare that we don't, but there sometimes we don't. And I have just told people, even without playing with them, I've gotten many messages where it's like, "Hey, I want to play with you." I have to be attractive to somebody. I have to be attracted to the way they look. It could be anything, but I have to have that. That's just me. And so I usually just say that. I usually say, "Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, you are cool. And thank you for reaching out. But I don't think the vibe is going to be there."
it's unfortunate that we are a society of people who don't want to hurt feelings,
Yes.
yet we manage to hurt people's feelings
Yeah.
when we're not honest.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that I had to learn as time went on, because I had trouble being able to tell people no, because I didn't want to hurt feelings. I didn't want to hurt
Yeah.
anybody's feelings. But then what I would find out is that it would come out eventually, like, I would have to just avoid them,
Hmm.
in which case that hurts
Well,
feelings,
you could
or you
fizzle.
ghost them, that
Yeah.
hurts feelings,
I
you
like,
know?
I would rather fizzle. I'd rather the friendship fizzle than to ghost them.
Well, so I agree that I'm just saying that there's, different things
There
that
is.
people do,
Yeah.
and you can let it fizzle, but letting it fizzle is essentially ghosting, stopping contacting them. Maybe you're not ignoring them, but eventually you are,
Well, I
you
think
know?
ghosting is more completely
Like, you would
like
block
completely
completely and
block,
just
right?
disappear, yeah.
So fizzling, I mean,
I mean, it seems similar to me, letting it
that's it.
fizzle out. Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like a similar tactic, which, hey, it is what it is. We've had friendships fizzle out because we did not play with them.
Mhm.
And it's one of those things where, we're in this for the friendship. Granted, we love the sex, but we're in this for the friendship.
Mhm.
And frankly, if we tell you, or she tells you, or if I tell you that, it's the vibe's not there, but we can still be friends. If you're going to get upset about that, or you're going to decide, I don't want to be your friend, then, fuck you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
like,
because
basically, I don't know
I
what else to say to that.
I hear a lot of like different things. Like, I hear a lot of people, and I think you've told me too. You're like, you can't be so selective sometimes. It's experiences. And I think you finally, after all these years, realize, nope, that's just the way I am.
Yeah, I can't fight you.
Yeah.
But also consider the fact that you have said, well, you can play separately so
Yeah.
that you don't miss opportunities. Because
Yeah.
that was one of the hardest things for me,
Hmm.
was having to, when I've connected with somebody, having to tell them, sorry, I can't. My wife's not into it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, that's just not, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
Yeah.
But if that's your rule, that's your rule.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was our rule for a long time.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's not a rule anymore.
Yeah.
But, it's one of those things where you kinda have to just be upfront, you have to be honest. You
If the
there
vibe wasn't there, if the sex with the person wasn't fun, I know that they're gonna get their feelings hurt, but I feel like you could say that. "Sorry, you're cool, but I did not care for the sex."
Yeah. Well, so what if that person ends up telling you, "Hey, well, it was a bad night." I think I've said this to somebody before. "It was a bad night, I was in my head. Can you give me a second chance?" What about that?
For me, it's a no.
Yeah?
It's
Not much for second chance?
not much for second chances. I've had people tell me, "I'm better now since the last time." Oh, that's great, good for you. But no, I'm just not interested. If I and it's not that I'm, like, not gonna talk to you anymore. I just admire me from afar. That's it. Admire me from afar, jerk off to my pictures. I'll send you a few videos, but sexually, you and I are not going to have that again. No. That's just me.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there are several
Yeah.
women out there like you. But I know that there are a lot of women that
And
take
I'm
second chances too. So
yeah. And I'm okay with telling somebody, "Hey, it was fun, but nah, we're not doing that again." Yeah.
but see,
And they're
if you
still my
if you
friends.
say it was fun, but then you say nah, isn't that like a
Like,
contradiction?
it was fun to connect. It was fun to chill out and relax because
But it
I'm
wasn't
sure,
fun enough for a
but it
second
wasn't
chance.
fun to have sex. Like the sex wasn't fun. But chilling with you at the club and dancing and, having drinks and maybe dinner, whatever, that's cool. But sexually, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Look, people, we are not all the same.
Huh?
Say you tasted the yogurt and it was a vanilla yogurt and it was delicious, right?
Hmm.
And then you tasted it again and it sucked. Wait, no. Okay.
Huh.
Say you tasted a pasta and you're like, nope, not for me. Everybody's raving about it on Instagram. Wasn't for me. It's okay. It's okay to not like it. It's okay to tell your boyfriend who took you to that fancy restaurant, hey, I didn't care for it.
You know what's a better example?
Tell me, because that one sucks.
This is a real life example. There was one Christmas that I got you a Christmas present, some shoes.
I think that
And
was my birthday.
was it your birthday? I
Oh,
thought
maybe it was
I think
Christmas.
it was Christmas.
Mhm.
And you took those shoes and you did not like them.
Nope.
And you returned them.
Yes.
And then you used the money for something that wasn't even shoes.
Yes.
And I remember being butthurt about that
Oh, yeah.
because I was like, dude, I bought that. Like it was from the heart, I mean, if that was the case, you could have just you could have just gotten something and then I could have just given you the money or I could just
We're not going to delve into that story, but
But
okay.
it's
Yes.
an example. It's an example.
Okay.
I'm getting to the example.
Okay.
I'm getting there. Just
Okay.
take the trip with me.
Okay.
So I wasn't very happy about that. And you were like, you eventually sat down with me and you were like, look, I really appreciate the thought. I appreciate the gift. I think that was marvelous, but I did not like the gift.
Yeah.
And you should not be forcing me to accept and try and love a gift that I just don't love.
Yeah.
Like it's
Because
it's supposed to be a gift for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when you told me that, I was like, okay, I guess that makes sense.
And that's our
so
rule now.
that is our room.
Yeah.
That is our
I mean, I buy amazing gifts.
No, you don't. As a matter of fact, I have a closet of some of your amazing gifts that were not so amazing. The difference is I never returned them.
Liar.
I
That's
have them all.
everything.
I've given them to the kids.
You're such a liar. You like all my gifts.
No, I do not. Is this breaking news? No, you've given me some
I'm not
gifts
buying
that
you anything.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Why you're white?
You've given me shirts, you've brought me home stuff, and it's like I love it. Thanks. Appreciate it. But no, there's not
Oh,
everything.
you should return it.
I don't do that because
anyway,
I love
yeah.
everything you give me.
Wait, but what was your analogy?
That was it. It was that you don't have to accept something
Okay. Yeah.
because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. And I'm going to say it a little bit stronger now
Mhm.
for the person that was asking. You don't owe anyone an explanation.
Nope.
Ever.
Nope.
If your no is a no, it's a no.
Yeah.
And it can be a no in person, in the moment. It can be no weeks in advance. It can be a no whenever you want it to be a no.
Yeah.
If it's a no when they ask.
Hey, you've
It's a
already
no.
tried the flavor.
Yeah.
It wasn't for you.
Yeah. And
You don't have to have seconds.
frankly, I would be wary of anybody asking me why if I told them no.
Yeah.
If if they asked me, hey, do you want to play? And I'd say, no, I don't think so. I'm sorry.
So I also
That's it.
I'm also going to throw in, don't keep them lingering. Don't say, oh yeah, next time. Oh yeah, next
Don't lead
time.
them on.
Don't lead them on. It's not cool. If you're going to do that, you need to tell them. You don't have to explain it. You could just be like, thanks, but no, thank you.
Yeah. I mean,
And that's it.
You are the controller of your own life, and it's nobody's deal but yours. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to say anything to anyone outside of your no.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to explain yourself, you don't have to.
Nope.
And if they ask why, you just basically say, it's just a no.
And
I'm
again,
sorry.
we are all adults.
Yeah.
This maybe for some people it's experiences and, oh, I want to be with that person for the experience. I want to be with this person for the experience. Not everybody is like that. I am not like that. I
Yeah.
do not care
That's true.
for experiences. I want friends.
Yeah.
I want some sort of connection or some sort of attraction.
A little bit.
And that's just me. Not everybody's like me,
No.
but you
Not
should be.
everybody is.
I'm just kidding. I mean, you wouldn't have to go through this. Just kidding.
You
I'm
know,
kidding.
I felt like it was, and it's something that
It's a
we've
really-
touched up on in a
Yes.
few different episodes, because initially what she was asking if we had any episodes that were referring to
We just made one for you.
And a lot of the episodes that we have referred to, it hasn't been whole shows about it,
No.
but it has been interjected in 3 different shows, and they were all on the audio version, the audio podcast before we started adding video. And so I went ahead and looked back, and I suggested a few episodes, but realistically, that's where you're at. And that's what I would tell you, is that as hard as it is to say no, it's even harder to explain your no.
Yeah.
So do yourself a favor and just say no, say it in a nice way,
Yeah.
and just leave it at that. And if they ask you why, you just say, it's just a no. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Just leave it. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to explain yourself to anybody.
People, again, not everybody is going to like you.
That's true.
Like, it is what it is.
Not everybody's going to be good at sex. You know what's funny?
Not everybody's going to be good at it.
This is the interesting thing. You would think in a community where people have sex often
Mhm.
with other people, you would think there would be a larger amount of people in that community that could do good sex.
No,
Fact of the matter is,
no,
there is not.
no.
There's
Mm-mm.
people out there that are having sex every week, and they are not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
No.
And nobody's telling them.
If
And
I'm
so
not
they
good,
just
please tell
continue.
me.
They continue to go out there and ruin people's sexual lives. And it
Right.
happens.
Unless anybody tells them, they're not going to know.
It happens. What can you do? What can
Yeah.
you do? And that's why honesty is the best key for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
There are ways to be honest and to be not rude.
Yes.
There are ways to be honest and be rude. That's the simple way. But
Yeah.
there are ways to be honest and be nice about it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who take what they're trying to say and they put it into ChatGPT and say, how do I make this sound nicer so I don't
Yeah.
hurt feelings? And even if you don't copy and paste it, at least take what it says and go, okay, I could say that, but I mean, that's what you do.
Yeah.
You do it with everybody. You do
Because
same thing.
I'm a very harsh, not harsh.
No, harsh is right.
I'm a very harsh person. But I do understand feelings, but sometimes I say things and I want it to be a little softer. So yes, I would do what he just said. Good point.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're so smart.
Oh, thank you so much. I
I love you.
appreciate you.
Give me a kiss.
Too. I think that was an interesting show. I know that we covered a couple of topics there that hopefully y'all listen to the end.
This was Priscilla's
Because-
ADHD show.
Yeah, that's right. But either way, thanks for hanging with us for this week's Quickie. If you loved it, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and leave us a review. It helps us grow and it keeps the conversation going. And if you did it, maybe you'd stop hearing me say, hey, leave a review.
Remember, you can find everything Beyond Monogamy at www.beyond-monogamy, including our Beyond Monogamy confessional, the blog post, merch that I make, and all the juicy extras.
That's right.
There's lots of links on there, guys.
There really is. There's a whole bunch. Don't forget to check out our events tab on our website as well for details on upcoming Beyond Monogamy events, or even just where we may be hanging out in case you want to hang out and join us.
We have spontaneous visits every now and
We
then.
do.
So yeah.
Do.
Remember, we're also streaming every Thursday on fullswapradio.com at 2 and 7 p.m. Central. So tune in there. Show us some love over there. Don't forget about us.
Don't forget about us. And as always, thanks for listening. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.